As we still find ourselves in the age of COVID, it has changed our community. It's changed how we do business at the courthouse. It's changed how we do business just every day. At the courthouse, we've taken drastic steps to ensure the safety of our community. We've changed our court schedules where we have an hourly rotation for each of our big courtrooms. So there's no more than 10 defendants each courtroom per hour. Our civil cases are done almost exclusively with Zoom and audio. And in the criminal courts, we're using Zoom where possible. If somebody is sick, we're not requiring them to come to court. They are being screened as they come into the courtroom. And you'll see just physically our courthouse has changed where there is plexiglass pretty much everywhere, but especially in our courtrooms around the judge. There's meeting areas that are plexiglass that are surrounding areas where people can meet with their attorney, where they can do so safely and privately. Traffic court is usually ran Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. It's our most active courtroom, that and our domestic violence courtroom. For traffic, we came up with a traffic resolution pilot program. So it's a program that our office put in place with the circuit clerk's office, where if you have had a traffic ticket, even if it says must appear, you could take advantage of this program without appearing in court. So what it is, there's a separate phone-in number that you could receive from the circuit clerk's office, as well as a website where you could fill in a form. That phone call as well as that form will eventually find its way to my office. Between myself and my 2 traffic assistants, we will be calling you to see if we can resolve the ticket. There's no obligation that you have to plead guilty. If you want to contest your ticket, you will get a court date. It just fits in with our court scheduling. That court date may be out several months as we get past COVID. But having this program allows us to keep people from having to come in court, even when it's a must appear, and we can resolve your ticket if that's what the person getting the ticket wants to do. And we hope it's, again, just as a way of keeping the driver safe, keeping our courthouse safe, and being an efficient program that we can serve our community. The age of COVID is something that we're dealing with daily when it comes to law enforcement. Law enforcement, unfortunately, sometimes ends with people being arrested and end up in our jail. Our jail has taken extreme measures to make sure we do not get COVID in our jail. Many prisoners or defendants have been released prior to this happening. So we were in a good situation due to bond reform that we did not have a big population in our jail, but daily it's being screened, being monitored. If you're new into the jail, you're placed in a quarantine to make sure you are safe, both you're healthy as well as not passing it to jail employees as well as to our detainees. Our community needs to be mindful of it. We are still in an unknown time. We don't know what's going to come next when it comes to COVID. We need to be there. We need to be there again. It's an example of our community serving with each other to keep itself safe. And that's the best thing we can do. Be mindful. Be mindful in our stores. Be mindful in the courthouse. Be mindful in the encounters that we have in our daily life.